Come on, baby, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that the new key works. Thank you, Mr. Faulkner, for your...
It works?
It works! We're live.
We're good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, the Twitch chat. We had a Twitch issue. Our stream key expired or something. Bad things.
Very technical explanation, Sean. Bad things happened, and now they stopped happening, and now we're good.
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to bore everyone with the jargons, but if you know Twitch, you know that stream keys are involved, and we had to get a new one. Everything else is good. So, hello, everyone. I'm just going to reintroduce us real quick, Brian.
I don't think we introduced ourselves before, so let's do that.
Okay, well, yeah. I'm Sean Saris. I'm going to be casting this with Mr. Brian Albert.
What's up, everybody?
And this...
I couldn't...
Hello, everybody. This is game one of... I should be watching characters, not just the store. This is game one of League of Legends versus Venomancer I Hardly Knew Her. Whoever wins this series will go on to face Swagadam Scepter, and whoever loses will be gone permanently.
I know that feel. I've had that feel. We both.
We both. Yeah. Well, you guys put up a good fight
in one of the games.
we tried to put up a good fight, and the good fight was lost rather quickly.
Let's watch this movement here from Benno, or maybe they're just stopping to see if someone stops to get the rune.
Yes, we will introduce everyone in the game real quick, but just in case there's some early aggression.
I see a smoke on Jakiro up there on League. I'm just trying to see if someone's trying any funny business, but it doesn't really look like it.
Yeah, I'm not. It's actually surprisingly, there looks like nothing is going to happen here. I mean, we do have Veno. They're watching this top rune. Maybe they thought something would go down, but it appears that League is just going to hug the top lane.
That is a good early, kill trio right there. They've the Wraith King stun. You got PA slow.
Oh, for sure.
You got AA making it stronger. Yeah. So they didn't get any ambush there.
And I mean, AA did get Chilling Touch with that sole purpose of hoping for an early kill, but we never saw it.
Wraith King gets the invis and goes up top. If they find someone with poor positioning, they might be able to get first blood on that, but I don't know. We'll see. Should we go ahead and introduce the teams, or wait? Actually go on? No, we don't.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that.
I'll introduce League. Let's do that. All right, League of Legends. They are on the dire side. We're looking at. I'm going to top lane first. We got Ruds. That's Brad Shoemaker from Giant Bomb. If he's the reason you're here on the gyrocopter. We got Reflexi on the Jakiro and Matt Bodega Hats on the Disruptor. In the mid lane,
all about them hats.
Sponsored by Hats. In the mid lane, we've got Crispy on the Naga Siren, and
not officially sponsored.
There's no official sponsor. And in the off lane, we've got Pasquale, who's sponsored by Infinity, whatever that even is. But he's on the Darkseer, so he'll be in the solo off lane.
And then on Venomancer's side, we do have, I can't even read that dark blue text. Chris is on the Tidehunter, bottom lane there. It's safe lane. We have Shane on the Necrophos in middle. And then in the top, we have a tri-lane with Pyrion Flax on the AA. Sponge is on the Phantom Assassin. And then Notorious Rip. Or Pip.
Notorious.
Well, Notorious Rip would be cool,
Notorious
too.
PIP.
Notorious Pip on the...
how you would say that.
Yes, I would assume,
okay.
but I like
We'll
Pip.
call him Pip.
It's like
that's
Pip,
easier, that's faster.
Pip. But Pip on the Wraith King. So no kills yet, which is surprising, because League tends to just go ham right in these early minutes to get a kill. We have Flax coming into the jungle, just taking a look at this creep pole. I don't think he can really do much about it.
It's always a little weird. I don't see it often. Maybe it's just because of how I play, but I don't see tri-lane versus tri-lane very often. It's weird. It's like this cluster of 6 people early in the game altogether. Runes are up. We got an Illusion bottom, Bounty top. No one's grabbing those quite yet. Oh, Crispy's got his bottle. He's going to grab Bounty.
What we do... Yeah. Crispy is... Yeah. He's going to want to really keep that bottle full, because laning against a Necro, is an absolute pain because of the Heartstopper Aura, which is going to constantly be draining his health.
Yeah, he's annoying.
And you're seeing that. You're seeing that right now. His health is just constantly going down. A huge pain to lane against. I'm sure they picked that specifically to try to slow down Crispy, as he typically is the mid carry for
He's annoying. And then, as I
was
was mentioning, the Necro ult late in the game is incredible for opening up a chance for you to barrel down mid and take the throne.
And it is 30 seconds added on to the timer, not 30%.
So. That's still a lot. It's still way too much. Man. Is that an Ags effect?
Yeah.
Or is that built in?
Nope.
Great.
Built right in.
That hero's really dumb.
I don't know what it does have an Ags effect on it. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I played the guy once, twice. He's not really my cup of tea, but really cool dude. Really good at just ruining lanes.
Yeah, nothing feels worse than getting that Reaper Scythe and then knowing you can't come back. You can't buy back to help.
Oh yes, guys, I apologize. It's been a while since I've casted here. Last hits denies, so Naga is at 18-4. Even against the Necro, still maintaining a pretty good last hit rate, but you can see Naga's just taking a pounding trying to do it.
Oh, and she's gonna grab a regen.
Health is constantly.
What a perfect rune for Crispy.
Oh wow, yeah, what a perfect rune to get. That's exactly what she needed to keep this sustain going, because the last thing you want to do is just leave the lane so early, simply because you have to go heal.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needed, because he's going to be farming mainly with Riptide. That's 160 damage. That's plenty for last hits, and so that's how you do things. That's how you go up against the Necro.
And then top lane's just kind of doing its thing. This is a tri lane versus a tri lane, but we're not really seeing any aggression. I mean, either side I could see trying to initiate something. I mean, they have the gyro. He could throw down a missile and just kind of go for it, and then follow it up with Disruptor. And who's the Jack?
Yeah, that's...
Or then on the other side, we could just see Wraith King walk in and just try to pick someone off. But I guess they just haven't seen the opportunity yet, and they don't want to risk anything. Because, again, like I said, the losers of this series are out for good, so both teams are going to be playing super serial.
They were just messing around before. Yeah.
it was all jokes before, but now,
I'm waiting
guys,
for either team to make a move up top. I don't know if they want to, though. I could see something like Disruptor Glimpse, and then you know where they're going to be, so you lay down Ice Path, and then you throw Missile while that's happening. Like, I feel like either team could set up something nice, but with 6 people this early in the game, it could be a mess if you don't do things right.
Mm-hmm. And the last thing you want to do is give up kills.
We got smokes coming
early.
mid.
Oh, are we seeing something? Okay.
Yeah, we got Glimpse, so if he tries to run... Oh, this could be nasty. This could be first blood easily. Oh, he went the other jukes.
Oh, here we go. He got out just in the nick of time.
Oh,
it's still a lot of damage coming in.
Pull him back.
And unless we get an amazing Ice Path, it looks like... Nope, he's by his teammates now.
Wraith
In
King's
fact, if
coming down
Reflexy does not pull back soon...
Yeah, if Reflexy needs to get out of there.
Yeah, Jack might be dead. He is dead. And there goes First Blood. Who got it in the end? AA ends up picking up the kill. Pyrion Flax gets First Blood against Reflexy. And, I mean, they had the potential there. If he could have got that Ice Path just a little sooner, but he chased it a little too long. And
yeah, the Ice Path could have been more on point. The kinetic barrier could have been a little different. But, it's hard to pull off.
I mean, a quarter of a second sooner, and that barrier would have connected, and that would have been a kill.
There's so many what ifs. Like if you had a point in Glimpse, they would have gotten that. But you can never just prepare for everything like that. So
unfortunately, you cannot. And when it's this early in the game, your skills are your skill point allocation is very important. So. Still seeing, though, amazing harass coming out against the Naga. Necro's taking a beating, though, middle.
Yeah, they both are. They're just...
Unnecessarily, I would say, but...
Yeah, they both have bottles and good...
I mean, Necro has...
just getting right back up to 2/3 health, no problem.
Yeah. I think in the grand scheme of things, though... Oh, mouse, please! The Necro will outlane Naga in the end, I feel. Just because that Heartstopper aura is going to keep him... away from the creeps, and we're slowly starting to see that as Naga's no longer in the lead.
Yeah,
for last
Naga's
hits.
going to be...
Darkseer is actually taking the lead.
I think Naga is rushing Radiance, as Naga's tried to do, because he has a lot of money and probably would have bought his boots by now if he could, or if he was going to. So that's going to kind of put him at a lane disadvantage because he just has to sit on all this gold. And yeah, he has to go back right now. He can't risk losing that.
Yeah, and actually we haven't really talked much about bottom, but Darkseer's pulled 10 last hits ahead, and this Tidehunter is slowly being pushed out of the lane because of Ion Shell. He's burned through all his regen at this point. He's going to have to go back unless he risks...
Oh, Darkseer
is sensing some blood here. He's going for it. He's going for it. I don't know. Is he going to get to him in time before the tower? Nope. He's going to bail out. Oh, if he had just been a few seconds quicker on that, but Tidehunter is going to have to limp away and leave the lane for several seconds.
Not doing terrible, though. He's about 700 from dagger.
Not by any means.
What he needs, of course. Because
exactly.
Yeah, both teams have a lot of ways to slow you down and disrupt your positioning. There's so much stun and slow and movement manipulation stuff. So he just needs a blink so he can initiate without getting ruined before he does.
No, not by any means is Tide doing bad, but when you're comparing him to his Darkseer counterpart in that lane,
oh for sure,
he is starting to fall behind. But then again, I mean, Ion Shell, it's Ion Shell. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, especially when you're melee. And
yeah, exactly.
Tide's Anchor Smash, great for reducing damage, doesn't reduce Ion Shell damage.
Unfortunately, it does not. But that'd be great if it did. I feel Tidehunters would be much happier if they were.
Yeah, they already can't stack Ancients in Dire Offlane anymore. Give them something.
Yeah. Poor Tidehunter. He gets such a good buff and they instantly take it away.
A shot at that courier up top. This like balloon.
Oh.
What is that? What the heck is that? It's like a little chipmunk guy.
Where is it? Ooh, I'm trying to catch up, Ooh, look at this guy. Wait, is that... No, it's a beaver, isn't it? That looks like a beaver tail.
I have no idea.
My Canadian senses are tingling right now, and I think... Call me a bad Canadian, but I think that's a beaver with like a blue toque. I love that courier, though.
Toque is just a beanie, right? Okay,
basically, yes. People in chat, please let us know if that is in fact a beaver with a balloon.
Runes are up. Naga's gonna grab bounty. Haste room bottom for whoever goes and gets it. Looks like Necro's gonna leave.
And that bounty rune, 10 minutes in, already given 70 gold. So that's like one and a half last hits or so.
Not so bad.
So I mean, that's not bad.
Sometimes
that's not a bad pickup.
Lane for, but
considering
if it's like pushed up, it's totally fine to leave.
Right. Now we do see Necro going down bottom with a haste, but there's no one here. Yeah, don't know if they have a little bit of misinformation here, but Darkseer is
I didn't see why Darkseer went back. Was he just low? Was he forced out from region?
I was looking at the Naga at the time. I didn't see.
That could have been rough for him.
Darks.
Looks like they might be jumping on top. They slowed Gyro. Yep. Ice Path is going to make him back off. Never mind.
Shane is just going in with the Necro. He does not just He's taking a ton of damage. And there's the song, and yet they're gonna. Oh, he shut the song off early, trying to get this kill on Necro.
Crispy's gonna. Okay.
Well, they got 1-for-1. Gyro ended up going down. I'm guessing to Heartstopper Aura, because I don't think he was actually taking direct damage.
Once again, we're seeing in that.
Was he?
I think Naga got. If you start the melee attack, sometimes you hit, even though it looks like they're kind of far away. I think that's what happened there. But in that fight, we definitely saw both teams with their substantial, stun, slow, lockdown. It's going to make things like a big mess, like really hard to navigate. Once we see BKBs coming out, the right clicker is going to be able to do a lot more work.
Yeah, it's only going to get crazier. Once these fights really get going, everyone's got all their abilities ready to go. I mean, once we start seeing AA, I mean,
I think Darkseer is probably going to get this kill. Nope.
Does he have Surge? Nope. Tide has his blink, and Surge was not up for that speed boost.
Ended right as he got close enough to him to maybe get one more hit.
Yeah, it's only level 1. He focused on getting the other skills up, but now they're turning it around on him.
No, he's got cold feet on him.
He doesn't have Surge.
No, there's no stun.
He's trying to TP. I don't think he's going to make it. He's out. He is toast. That's 3-1 for Veno. Veno doing pretty good in this early game. only giving up that one Necro kill, and frankly, that was because Shane just kind of YOLO'd in.
Yeah, he was feeling pretty strong with that haste rune.
Yeah.
Sending the AA ult out.
To be fair, he did a ton of damage.
Oh, yeah, he
a ton
did.
of damage. Yet we're seeing an AA ult. Oh, it's going all the way. I thought that was going for mid, but this is going all the way up to hit gyro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a connection.
Nothing really to follow it up.
But do they have any follow-up? No. And with that much health, he is definitely not going to shadow. Oh my goodness. Naga just fell apart mid. Was that a Ravage? Yeah, we had a Blink Ravage mid onto Necro's Scythe.
Okay,
And look at how long of a cooldown.
We're 13 minutes into this game.
And Naga's out, and you're not going to want to buy back this early, I don't think.
Naga needs that Radiance. She's still
Wow.
about 1,000 away from Sacred Relic, so she needs that money.
So this Necro is putting in some serious work here. And I mean, that's huge. For Naga to be out for a minute, I mean, that's another minute Radiance is going to be slowed down on top of gold loss.
Just to pointing it out, Naga would be back right now. She'd be back if it weren't for Necro's respawn time, which, by the way, doesn't...
And this tower is now... We might get a tower out of this as well because of Necro's ulti.
Their fort is up, so they could use that. But... Yeah, I don't think he's going to get it. It's close, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. And if Naga instant TPs back here, she can defend this. It's not quite within deny range, though.
We're
172 of the 130 needed.
Man, that's nasty.
We do have a ping out. We have a ping up top as well. Are they going to try something? Doesn't look like. Who picked up that DD? Darkseer got that DD. We have another AA ult flying up. Trying to hit Naga this time, but it doesn't connect.
Just want to point out here, Necro leading net worth by well over 1,000 over Naga.
Yeah, let me swap over to the net worth here. Yeah, Necro is really far ahead. Now, Naga and Darkseer are both doing very well, but this Necro is just putting in so much work for Veno right now.
He just had another minute of free farm as well. Oh, now it's deniable. Let's see what's going to happen. Is he going to get it? Oh, he is just YOLOing. Man, okay.
Crispy's taking up. They're going to have someone come in for support. They do get the kill. Wow. They get the kill. Darkseer actually not even needed for that. Oh, he might shatter if that connects. Nope, it just misses. If that had hit, though, I think that would have been a shatter on Naga.
She was down to 300 or so health. It would have been close. Necro really wanted that last hit on the tower and gave up his life to not get it.
He really did.
So that is not what you want when you're in the lead.
But they're not denying. Okay, there they go. I was just going to say, 40 health. I should hope they deny that. And then bottom lane, we also have a 3-man push going on right now. Is Ravage? Ravage is up, right? Yeah, it is. Level 2 Ravage already. That's pretty good. Just hit level 11.
Yeah, level 11 at 15 minutes is pretty solid. He was solo lane, which is nice.
Now, Ravage cooldown doesn't decrease as I am looking. It doesn't decrease with levels. Damage increases, though, as it goes
going around the side. Maybe waiting to see if more people show up.
Yeah.
Other than Darkseer.
And thanks to these new 6.82 pathings, we can now hide in the side here on this dire jungle.
Now they know he's there.
Yeah. And you can even see we got League kind of just
the whole
waiting
team
here at the tier 2.
All of League is bot right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a full rotation bottom. I think they want to do something. They're in a position where they just want to get some fights going here. I think everyone's online. Everyone's got their ultis.
2 members of Veno are top now, so if they could take this fight, it would be possibly like a 4v or 5v3.
And AA just TP'd up here to get a point booster, so I don't think he can get back for at least 50 seconds. Now would be the time to go, but it's one of those things. It's do you or don't you, and if you do, you just got to commit to it.
Tide is hiding there in the trees. Oh, now it's finally breaking out. Okay.
Necro gets caught out. It looks like it's going to happen. There goes the song, the ice path. It's not going to matter, though, because song is still going. We have... Wow. Oh, my goodness. I'm just going to let this play out. So many ultis are being dropped right now. So Necro's ulti, we got the love from Jack. Brian, can you even follow what just happened right there?
To talk about it while you're talking about it, and then it's just the mumbled garbage.
It was... So we had the song, but it felt like he left the song on too long. And then Disruptor just came in, and I'm not sure what Disruptor was trying to do. So can you try to replay that in your mind?
It looked like Disruptor didn't catch very many people in his kinetic field. It looked like he caught his team in the kinetic field, which, I mean, doesn't stop your team from going through.
Yeah, like, that's what to me, it looked like he kinetic fielded Naga.
Like he kinetic fielded his own team.
Which, yeah, I think Disruptor may be confused on what team he's on, because I think he just tried ulting on top of Naga, and that's what backfired everything there. And then on top of that, once again, I think the song got left on a little too long, as Jack burned a lot of his abilities for nothing on the Necro, who ended up just walking it off. The only death that entire fight, I believe, was Tidehunter for Veno.
Right. Also, at the beginning of that, AA ult did connect as the song was still going.
AA's ult did connect, yes. Yeah, the song doesn't
stop your team from taking damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as the effect has already began, the Naga song will not stop it. Now, someone in chat actually just pointed this out. That's a huge loss for League, to be sure. But since 6.82, I wouldn't really say they are out of it, because if they can get one team fight, that gold can shift back in their favor due to the new values.
There's only one tier 1 down in this whole game. No one has this game in the bag.
It's in the bag.
The worst in the bag is Skywrath Mages in the bag.
Yes, I think it's agreed that Skywrath's 5-hour lecture on how it's in the bag is the worst. But just looking at the XP here, 5,000 plus in favor of Veno. The gold is the same, just shy of 5,000. Oh, we're having something about.
Let's see who Disruptor sets up on this time.
So if we get it right, we have the wall up. There we go. That's exactly what they were trying to do the first time, and it just did not connect. So we
like the field.
Go ahead, you explain it.
Missed all of them. It was inside them all, but then Darkseer vacuumed them in. They dropped the call down. They dropped the wall. Crispy was riptiding. It was just nasty. They melted.
Yep. I think that's exactly what they wanted last time. My guess is when they Disruptor dropped it on Naga is that either Darkseer missed the vacuum or he got stunned and couldn't do the vacuum. But whatever it was, Darkseer's vacuum wasn't able to get them that first time, and then it just cost them the team fight.
Yeah, that explains in hindsight what they were trying to do. Place the field in the middle of the 3, pull them in with the vacuum.
It makes a lot more sense why all the alties were on top of Naga, and we're like, that's your same team, bro. But now we understand.
On gyro, not going to do anything, we're just TPing out.
But AA can do that. I mean, it's a 30-second cooldown. He could just 40 seconds, sorry. He could just throw that thing around. And it's only 100 mana, too, so by the time it's off cooldown, he's got that 100 mana back, most likely.
There is a ward right where AA and Tide are farming right now, so League does know that a good chunk of the team is down there.
Oh, we have a huge ulti on Crispy. He goes down, but he doesn't go down to the ulti, so that 30-second increase on his death timer will not count. But he does go down to Necro solo, no less. This Necro's... Wow, he's already has
Necro 2,500 net worth ahead of the second place person, who is Crispy. He's at 9k net worth already, 9.1k.
Yeah, and Phantom Assassin not far behind, who actually has not been really doing a whole lot this game. To be honest with you, I had forgot.
And I'm surprised because she got drums, which is more of like a time to fight early sort of PA build, like a mid-game prepping build.
I think both teams were a little hesitant with that tri-lane. They just didn't want to do anything too crazy.
It's like
they're leaving the crazy to Necro by the looks of it, because he's just...
Naga has Radiance.
He's just doing it.
This is where the farm starts.
Oh.
The real farm starts here.
Yes.
We're probably just going to see Yasha next into Manta style, so he can just farm all the camps at once.
Yeah, they're going to... At least Dire now has assurance that they can keep their lanes easily pushed relatively safely as the illusion...
Got a setup here.
We have a song, and they're TPing in. We have a bunch of TPs. The wall's up. Disruptor's not here yet, though.
Just disgusting.
There we go.
Links out to Necro.
A great combo. Oh, there's an amazing Ravage. Hits all 5 of League. League took a bunch of damage, but they're still going to fight this off.
Who did the Scythe go on? The Scythe knocks
I'm not
out
sure
Naga
who the
for
Scythe hit.
80
It looked like it hit
seconds.
Naga. Yep. And Tide is going to try to limp away. He's doing some sweet tree jukes. He's going to get hit by the tower. He ran out of tree
He
juice,
did a good job
unfortunately.
wasting as much time as he could there. But no, he was not going to get out of that. Are we gonna? Yeah, we'll see the 9.
Veno almost had a good turnaround there, but I think someone must have a mech. Was it a mech that went off that healed up the team?
Yeah, and plus they were fighting under tower.
I'm trying to find...
No.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. Yeah, Darkseer does have a mech, so it was the mech that healed up the team after that. That was an amazing 5-man Ravage, but there wasn't enough follow-up, and then the mech hit, and everyone was back in fighting shape, and they just turned it back on Veno.
It looked like it could have turned. I thought it might. When reinforcements
it was close
to the river there, I thought they'd be in trouble.
Yeah. If someone had been able to follow up Tidehunter, but he got there, he did his thing, and there just wasn't enough there yet. A good stun onto the Necro mid, but I think Jack might shatter. It's close, and he does. Boom. AA gets a free kill. For those that don't know, for the odd chance you don't know what we're saying when they shatter, Ancient Apparition's Ice Blast, when it hits you, if you are below 10% of your total health, then you instantly die. So in Jack's case, 10%, I can't see his health right now because he's dead, but 10% of Jack's health is probably around 100, so once he dipped below that 100 threshold, he just instantly dies. I will point out, you mentioned this briefly earlier, warding is spot on for the Dire this game. Like, they have a ton of wards.
There are 4 observer wards up right now. On
the
jungle, the ancients, paths to the bottom rune, they got it going on. There's 1 radiant ward covering top rune right now.
There's actually 1 bottom, you just can't see it because the mini-map coverage is overlapping.
Oh, I see it right there.
They've got both runes covered. They do have both runes covered. You're more traditional wards, whereas we're seeing League is placing a lot of aggressive wards in the jungle, trying to get ganks, trying to just keep Veno out of the jungle.
The 3 middle there. Not sure if they're going to do anything, or it's just to kind of point him out. Ty just got a nice stack of Ancients there. I don't know, he's probably, what is he working on? He's working on mech.
We'll point out, too, that the gold and the XP slowly coming back down. Just a couple minutes ago, we were at 5,000 plus for Veno. Now it's around the 2,000 plus for Veno, so League is very quickly starting to swing this back in their favor. Not to say that it was totally out of their grasp. Either.
Oh, no.
But
there's a song.
We have the song come out.
They're not going to be able to set up too many people. They're just going to get the solo kill on this.
No.
And Tide blinks in right.
There goes the Ravage, though. Here comes the AA ulti. I think Necro's going to go down. Necro does finally go down. A call down hits no one. Jack's ulti is not going to hit anyone either, but they're still getting the kills. They're still mopping up.
Fresh BKB. That was a 10-second one. Give him plenty of time to go ahead and flat cannon, rocket barrage everybody he could.
Yeah. Yeah, even with several abilities missing the mark, I mean, League is just pumping out so much damage right now. I mean, you have a Radiance on Naga. You have Darkseer's just absolutely annoying Ion Shell. Just the right clicks from Gyro, I mean, he's hitting for over 100. The right clicks from Naga are over 100.
Yeah.
Even with all those misses, it's still a lot of damage.
Their setup hit 1 person, and then after that, pretty much all of League got AA ulted and ravaged. And coming out of that, they still won that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was, again, a good Ravage. Hit all 5, but there wasn't enough follow-up. I mean, AA's ulti, I think, did connect on a few people there after that Ravage,
but 3 of them. It was pretty good.
League is sticking really tightly together, and they're moving as one, and there's really no chance for, like, Wraith King or Phantom Assassin to kind of do what they do.
Sean, if you open up the XP and gold graphs, they're pretty much 0. The gold difference is 1,500. Not huge at this point in the game, but yeah, it was over 5,000 for Veno on XP.
Yeah, less than in the course of 6 minutes. The gold and XP have shifted back into League's favor. Reflexy is going down. That Jack, very slow support, unfortunately. So for a dragon, you'd think maybe he'd be pretty fast, but no.
SS Jakiro, man, he can't turn around or anything. He's the slowest.
No.
Swift as the wolves of Ice Track. Looks like we're going to see a push on mid tier too.
Yeah. Although we do have a push coming from bottom, a counter push from Darkseer. He is going to abandon that though in favor of defending
by their secret.
the tier 2 mid.
She could be getting ready for the song. She has it ready.
Yeah, and we see her just sending in illusions to harass. I mean, that little bit of radiance damage might be enough to just mop you up a kill here and there. You never know. You never know.
Naga did go Boots of Travel before Manta. I don't know. You see both. Looks like she's going to be, you know, more of the split pushing role. Not that Nagas usually aren't that, but that mobility, yeah. It's too bad they're putting so much pressure on mid. She could probably go bottom and do a lot of work down there.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it too, because with a Darkseer, with the Naga, even with a Gyro who's fairly fast at split pushing later on because of his...
Flat Cannon.
What's that called? Flat Cannon? Yeah. They have a pretty good split pushing team, so later on they might just want to hop between lanes. If things kind of deteriorate to the point where team fights don't become a real option anymore, you can just hop between lanes.
Sorry, League smoked up. If
Venom
was paying attention, they would see that Naga used Riptide on all the creeps, and they would know that they're smoked. But I don't know if they saw that or not.
I don't think anything's going to come of this. They might be able to get Necro, though. He is by himself.
He's in a bad spot.
I think he might sense something.
Net.
He's going, but nope.
They're TPing in for a response.
They're not going to use Song yet.
He's going to be dead by the time they get there.
We're seeing everything being burned.
Just leave side. Just get out.
And Necro's dead.
That's going to hit none of them.
Nothing crucial was burned that fight other than Disruptor's ulti. So
yeah,
they're completely ready to turn this around too if they decide to. No, and he still has the wall. It's just his ulti does give that silence and AoE damage. Yeah,
they didn't burn Jakira ult. They must have been very confident they would kill him with just their pretty standard stuff.
Yep.
I mean, it was 5-on-1.
Well, Naga Siren's net is what 3 seconds right now, and then we had the Ice Path and the wall from Disruptor, so...
PA hanging out, but she's not going to be able to do much unless Tide starts. Ulti coming out. It's going to hit...
It is going to connect. It's going to hit almost everyone, but... Yeah, that tower's going to go down. They're just going to give it away. I think we're seeing a shift here. I'm just... Like, Veno, who was playing very aggressively only 10 minutes ago, is suddenly... playing very defensively because they just want to buy time for their
top with
carries.
Boots of Travel, got that tower as well, so that's a big gold swing.
Yeah. I think this is what we're going to see, is they're just going to start whittling them down now. I mean, Naga's in a position where she doesn't really have to fight. Just send in the illusions, get gold, get to the point where you become an unstoppable force and win the game. It's the same kind of thing you'd see from, you know, like a Meepo or any other of those very prominent split pushers. Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, Veno doesn't really have any really good split push.
No, they have a lot of great single target damage or the Ravage. The only thing I could see if it really came down to it for helping with the push would be AA's ulti. You can blast that down lane.
You can just throw that out every, 30, 40 seconds?
40 seconds, but I that's like a last-ditch effort to try to keep your lanes pushed.
The only other thing is, like, I don't know, like, if PA would go Battle Fury, but then you're still, like, that's like a split pusher light. Like, it's like the off-brand split pusher.
Something I will point out real quick, we haven't seen a single attempt at Roche. 30 minutes in, not
Roche
a single
is fine.
attempt.
He doesn't want to die.
Yeah, he's just chilling all by himself, but it's kind of odd. You would think especially for League, who has had fairly good map control for the last 10 minutes, that they would have considered doing it. You could throw that on a Naga. She could just go in, die, and then come back and song, and then they could go to work.
They have been taking towers to capitalize on their wins, but yeah, it is a little strange that Roche has not been taken yet.
Yeah, they're still taking very good objectives, very important objectives, but 30 minutes in, you would at least expect one Roche, or even an attempt, but we haven't even seen anyone kind of poke
and they
their
have
head
the
in there
Naga
yet.
Riptide for armor reduction, so they can take Roche pretty quickly.
Looks like we're going to have that final push to get the
last
top
outer tower.
Tier 2 for Radiant. Yeah, it's the last outer
high
tower.
Ground time.
I mean, if we could get what we need here for Veno is a great Ravage on top of the AA ulti.
Looks
we
like
have
they're here to
some things
defend. There's
coming
5
out.
here. They use their fort.
Yeah. There comes it hits several. They're trying to get Naga. Naga goes down. There's no song. The ultis have already been burned.
PA activates that BKB, and she's going to go on Disruptor and
it looks like they're bailing. It looks like League's bailing. Darkseer TP's out. Jack goes down. And Disruptor also. Who got Disruptor? Is that Phantom? Yeah, Phantom Assassin finally putting in work.
Using drums, using phase, trying to get gyro.
Yeah, chasing down.
His move speed is just faster.
Yeah, it's too high. Her Blink has amazing range on it, but without the dagger for vision...
Yep, no, he's going to TP out.
So close, so close. That was a great defend. It looked like an iffy Ravage, but they instantly followed it up and got rid of Naga, who has been the bane of the team fights for them.
Ravage is weird.
And they were able to tear them apart.
There's always one extra ring of tentacles that you're always surprised by. At least I am. Like, oh, I won't hit him. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, hey.
Now, will they be able to follow anything up here on the back of that? They are trying to get the T2 mid. We also got a couple people pushing top. They're certainly not going to get to that top tower in time.
They'll get the T2 mid.
Looks like they will get the T2 mid, though.
Yeah.
So that's good. And how does that shift? Again, XP gold back in their favor. Net worth still down. That net worth is going to be hard to swing now because of Naga. I mean, she single-handedly is going to be farming up a storm. But with that actually said, I'm looking at the net worth. Necro still 3,000 gold ahead
Naga,
of her.
I mean, she has Radiance, which is step 1, but once she gets Manta, if Veno doesn't keep the pressure up, I expect those number 1 and 2 spots to switch pretty quickly.
We have a Song up top. They're going to try to defend this tier 2. We have the ulties. It doesn't hit anyone except for... Oh, they did get Shane and Sponge in there. A lot of connections. The Scythe goes off on Naga. It doesn't kill her, so it's not going to matter.
Naga's going to get killed by PA.
No one's actually dead. Naga does die to the PA finally, and Necro does die during all of this. Pyrion's going to go down. The AA is dead. 2 for 1 right now.
We get a third.
We do get a 3. Who got the third there?
I didn't see who killed Wraith King. It might have just been like Naga Illusions with the Radiance.
PA is trying to get a Wraith. Oh, just once runs into an ice wall.
PA is strong, but probably not that strong. Very good. Not yet.
There's too much magic damage there, and then just 3 people right-clicking you, even with 50%. Yeah. That's just
so what we saw there was 2 or 3. 2 heroes on Veno had BKB, and they popped it, and that makes pretty much everything that Disruptor does worthless, which is a huge part of their setup.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, the vacuum also couldn't pull them in.
Right.
So.
But, Tide might die to this rocket.
But with that, no way.
So
oh wow.
Died, but not in the same fight. That was. I thought he was going to get away. That was silly.
I didn't even realize there was a chase. I assumed Tide had blinked and got away.
I think he was waiting for his blink to cool down to get back to base, and it just didn't work.
Wow. Someone said, "Oh, I can't click it now."
What's up?
Someone was saying about the fight recap. I do apologize. I'm not used to that being there. Like, that's a fairly new feature. That new fight recap option they added. That's an interesting fight, though, because even though Veno seemed to do everything right, I mean, the BKBs went off, they still got picked apart in the end. And League of Legends only lost the Naga and Disruptor? Or I think it was just Naga.
Yeah, I think it was just Naga. The PA got her.
So, I mean, these team fights seem to go every which way. We had what seemed like a great execution for Veno. They lose the fight. And then the team fight before that, we have what looked like a really bad Tidehunter ulti, and it turns into like a 5-man wipe for them.
Yeah,
so.
The fights are weird. They look right away. You're like, oh, well, this team's going to win. But then stuff turns around, and then it turns around again. It's just, it's neat. Like, no team is blowing the other out of the water, really.
No, and that's the best kind of Dota. If this was just a stomp, it'd be far less interesting.
The Naga has enough for the ultimate orb, which means the Manta's not far off.
Mm-hmm. Actually, let's just check some people's items real quick. So Naga is sitting on the Radiance, Yasha, Boots of Travel, Darkseer here. He's going straight support, mech, pipe, boots. What's Gyro got here? So Gyro doesn't have anything too crazy. He does have his Egg Scepter, which does give him global ulti, which is very fun.
He's going to need a damage item soon. You know, he has BKB, he has Helm, Ags is great. It's time for, you know, maybe an MKB to take care of PA.
Yeah, I was just going to say, probably a Monkey King bar would be his best bet at this point, because that would completely nullify the evasion from Phantom.
The other big item that's going to be coming up relatively soon on Disruptor here, in about 300 gold, is Ags. And if they get the setup off, that Ags cancels item usage. So that means they cannot pop that BKB and just get out of it like they did last fight.
Right. And then on Veno side, PA does have a Basher, Phase Boots, the usual stuff. Has a Morbid Mask. I don't...
I mean, that builds into Helm of the Dominator and into Satanic. That's pretty common.
I would have to guess it'd be a Satanic. I can't imagine a mask so late into the game.
Yeah, it's... interesting to see how they use it. Oh, what's up?
It's just kind of... I was just going to say, it will be interesting to see where it goes. But it's kind of strange, given that they do have a Wraith King on the team. Because that's a lot of lifesteal already.
I'm sorry, strange thing here. PA smoked out bottom by herself. So, not sure what's going on there, but just a heads up. Maybe?
Roche?
Oh, yeah, that's why she has the mask.
She's heading that way.
Roche on her own.
Yep. She's going to do Roche by herself,
Don't take
probably.
that rune, they'll see it.
Now, they have buffed Roche with that new AoE ability of his, that does quite a bit of damage if you're not prepared for it. But every time she crits, she's going to be getting back a lot of health. So she's just going to have to,
She'll be just fine.
As long as she gets some good crits.
And it's weird. Roche is going to ignore it so long.
And I
don't know if League is going to think to check this out, especially because everyone else is on the map.
Well, and they're all pushing top right now, actually. League is dedicating to top. Now, this tower is probably going to go down, because at best, Veno can only defend
Tide is in the spot to get an excellent Ravage, but there's no one there to follow it up.
There is and again, they'd be down that PA. I think they're just gonna let it go. It doesn't look like League suspects anything yet. I mean, Phantom Assassin hasn't been a huge presence, so they're probably not keeping her in mind of where.
Yeah, it's reasonable
PA
to expect
right
that she's off farming.
And she's almost got it. Crispy is right there with the Naga, though. She's gonna have to grab this and get out. Oh, they're gonna be right side by side when this goes down. This is going to happen.
He's going to net her.
There's the split. Is he going to song?
That net. There's the BKB.
There's the net. The BKB doesn't stop the net. It does stop all that damage, though. What's that called?
BKB goes down.
His team's trying to get there.
Pretty soon, too. In 1 second. Is she going to throw it and catch her?
She's doing a really good job.
Riptides.
She did. Here's Tidehunter, though. There we go. We got the Ravage off.
She's going to die. She's going to lose the Aegis.
PA is super weak.
They're going to fight her, or
there
they're
goes
going to be
the
happy
Aegis.
with getting that.
At this point, I think Veno should run. Ravage is gone.
Evacuate song. Yeah, everyone get out.
Yeah, there's an evacuation.
They burn the Aegis. That's excellent for them. If they were going to try to go high ground or go on tier 2, they're not going to have that 6th person advantage.
Exactly. Although I honestly think League probably could have turned that and turned to fight that when the song went off.
I think they could too. Ravage was down.
Ravage was down. A PA had already lost the Aegis.
And Disruptor has that eggs that I was telling about.
And Disruptor has the eggs, yeah. But I guess live and fight another day. There's no real loss there. They did get the egg.
It's also it's impossible to know, but it looked like Crispy was not going to walk into the Roche pit. It was just the timing of that Roshan announcement.
Yeah.
And then he walked right in.
Yeah, he was grabbing a rune, and just unfortunate.
Crispy, the team smokes up. Crispy working on a Diffusal Blade, again a common item on Naga, and that's going to be nasty for Wraith King, who has no mana. So she might be able to deactivate his ult before it even happens.
Well, even Tidehunter too, as well. I mean, Tidehunter's mana pool is very low, so if he gets hit, if he gets hit too many times, that's a dead Necro. That is a dead Necro. No one is here. No one is here either. They're just going to let him go. He gets the BKB off. He's trying to walk away, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, he's almost at his team. Could they turn this around? Ravage isn't up, so... Do they keep going?
He's down for 80 seconds.
God, gee, look at all those Naga Sirens. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
I don't know if there's anything more frustrating to me than heroes with mass illusions. Like, I just hate that. I hate fighting it.
Yeah.
PL, Naga, Terrorblade.
Phantom Lancer, yeah. Especially Terrorblade. Let's not even get started.
Yeah, I think they should push this.
That was a great pick-off.
Crispy still has a DD. Well, that's going to be gone in about 10 seconds.
I mean, he doesn't really need it, though. He's got so much damage.
He's got Radiance Burn.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't point out, but he does have the Manta now as well. And he's got 2 more Blades of Alacrity.
That's for Diffusal.
What he's doing with those, just damage. Oh, the Diffusal, that's right, of course. 2 Blades and the Int item, I can't remember what it's called.
It's the Robe of the Magi, I think.
That's the one.
Is that right? Yeah.
That sounds correct.
We got the song. Are we going to set up on... Oh,
and
they're able to get 3 of them right there. Oh, no. Buyback.
Ravage is ready as soon as the song ends. Oh, that's a good vacuum into the silence from Disruptor. In fact, that's a great vacuum. Necro buys back. We do have the ulti. The Scythe hit Nog 100 seconds. It doesn't matter, though. There's still, even without Naga there, there's just so much damage. Gyro does finally go down to the combined AoEs of Necro and AA.
Disruptor gets picked off as he's trying to run away. That was
yep,
a pretty even fight.
I mean, that was a 4 for 3 defend. Remember, Necro did buy back from the death about a minute before the fight. But they defended, and 4 for 3 is not terrible. Phone, bad time.
Sean, no.
I'm canceling it. Bye-bye, phone.
Call me later. Necro going Dagon. That's gonna be annoying.
Wow. Yeah. And you know what? It's a good item on this team. Aside from Naga, the other 4 are very squishy.
Well, also the weird thing, the way fights are going in this game, there's always stragglers running away.
Up top, Jack's gonna get hit by that. Oh, it's gonna be close. No, I think he's gonna have enough
for it to. Well,
well, it's 13 or 14% at this point in the game.
I think he's gonna make it.
We're watching.
Boost him, Darkseer. Give him surge. Give him surge.
Have to.
Okay, all right.
No, he's good. Okay, 1400 health. I'm gonna try to do this real quick here.
You doing math?
What is it? 11% of 1400. Well, 10% would be 140. So he would have had to hit around 160 health. He was close. It was like 190.
Yeah.
A couple more ticks would have done it.
What I was saying before about Necro is, in fights in this game, there seems to be a lot of stragglers who walk away, like 3 or 4 at these big fights, and so that Dagon is just like, well, free kill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. As long as Necro stays alive, remember he's being prioritized really heavily in these team fights.
Right.
They want that ulti gone and that Heartstopper aura, because both of them are just a huge pain.
He's staying alive well because of his Sadist passive, that crazy mana and health regen.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's sitting at 2400 health right now, and again, that passive is a huge boost during these fights. Ooh, we had a little something mid here. This PA has an Invis rune. I don't think she could man mode Naga.
No way.
Though. The Radiant, if it wasn't for the Radiance, maybe, but the Radiance damage alone is going to do a ton to her.
PA critting for 1100 now. Not too shabby.
Looks like she's, yeah, it looks like she's building a Maelstrom, so she can speed up the chance of those crits. Let's look at the charts real quick here. XP very close to being 0 for either team. However, gold still in favor
but
of
not much.
the Legends.
It's not a whole lot.
And Tidehunter. Oh, Tidehunter.
He's gonna get back.
Oh wow, he gets out of the ice path.
Wow.
There goes the.
He commits Ravage.
He's gonna Ravage.
Necro goes in.
Here comes Shane. Shane's by himself.
Oh, he almost got Crispy.
Look at that. He just wants Crispy. He just goes in and ultis Crispy. That's all he's after. Oh, we have a lot of abilities. I'm gonna have to zoom out here to watch this whole thing. Finally, we see Naga go down. Shane is still alive after like 20 seconds of being beat up.
Tide doesn't have a refresher, so there's no more Ravage.
There's no more Ravage, but they're at half health. There goes, who was that? Jack went down. Yep, Phantom Assassin, she's just going to work. That's exactly the kind of situation PA wants. Everyone's at half health. She just blinks in and does what she does. And you can see Necro is very clearly pointing out, push mid, like now.
Lots of...
Wow, an AA illusion just killed Wraith King. An AA illusion just killed Wraith King.
And he used his reincarnate during the fight.
Yep, that was a straight.
Yeah, they're gonna. Let's see, how is mid low at all? No, not really.
It's not really
I don't know
low,
if they'll get this, but they'll be able to put some good damage on it.
No.
No, in about 10 seconds we'll have
and
2 people back.
AA, yeah.
Almost 3.
AA is using his ulti to clear out top because it actually is quite heavily stacked
unfortunately,
with creeps. They're gonna get some.
Yeah, their lanes weren't in good enough position to really capitalize on that, but it was good. It was a good win.
Mm-hmm. And I think that really points out that, I mean, it took a while, but 46 minutes in, PA finally starting to get some momentum behind her. I mean, that fight went exactly the way a PA would want. They engaged. League of Legends actually missed quite a few of their ultis. Disruptor's ulti didn't really hit much. Jack's ulti completely missed. A couple ice paths missed. Wow, I have a lot of difficulty with that. Ice path.
Ice paths.
I don't know why.
If you do multiple ice paths.
Yeah, when you say S. Yeah, when you add the paths. But the point is, it ended up leaving League spread out, no abilities, and more importantly, their health had been chipped away enough that PA comes in, crits once or twice, gets the kill, and that Maelstrom is now completed because of it. So we're going to see that that Scythe of hers, or whatever you call that weapon, swinging very quickly.
One thing I want to point out, I didn't really see coming, the net worth lead is widening between first and second place. It's 4,000 now for Necro and Naga.
Yeah, this Necro is out farming a Naga Siren, which is a feat in itself.
Probably that last fight, but still,
yes, probably.
I expected that gap to be closing and not widening.
He's also every time I've clicked him, that Hand of Midas has been on cooldown.
He's busy. Midas gaming.
He's been using that. Yeah, Midas gaming for life.
The greed is fun. When it pays off, it's almost worth the times when it doesn't pay off.
I almost wonder, I'm looking at his items now, I almost wonder if it's time to maybe finally get rid of that and just get Refresher. So you could double ulti on top of Naga and
I think he's going to get
just done.
Boots of Travel instead of Power Treads, and then save up for Refresher, and then sell his Midas once he has buyback.
Yeah, Boots of Travel would also be good as well. I think anytime a game hits the 50-minute mark, I think Boots of Travel becomes a viable option on almost every person. Because there becomes a point where it's just too much to carry TPs around, especially as a carry who is very determined to become 6-slotted. You don't want to be carrying
that
TPs.
slot is a waste. How did...
What just happened?
I
apologize, guys. I don't even know what just happened.
I was watching elsewhere on the map. I was watching the push mid here.
Okay, so the Dagon and the ulti are on cooldown, so I'm going to assume we had a blink onto the Dagon onto the ulti, because remember, his ulti does more damage the less health you have, so you want to initiate with the blink, or with the Dagon. So that's 800, well, you know, minus some armor reduction, but
it does 30. It does 75% of what it says it does, because everyone has base 25% resistance. So it does 600.
Right. So yeah, we'll say it does 600 damage. Then you have the Reaper Scythe come down. That must have been enough, on top of probably a few right clicks and his Q.
So damage per missing HP is 1.2. So 600 times 1.2. I don't know what Naga's health is because she's dead right now, but
doesn't matter because we have a Ravage mid.
They just walked up in the base.
Walked up the tower. Yeah, I mean, without Naga, there's really no threat.
Is the missile going to connect on here?
Naga is the primary threat here. They've got 5 seconds though before Naga's up, and she is ready. No abilities were burned. We see Gyro's ulti does come down. Wraith King took a beating there, but
they got that tower. I think they're going to get out.
Shane was sticking around.
Nope. Run Tide.
There's the song. Maybe not. Everyone got songed except for Wraith King.
They should leave PA. Are they going to?
They should just retreat.
Tide doesn't have Ravage up.
PA just blinked in and had a huge crit on Naga, enough to make her run from the fight. Another huge crit secures the kill.
She's pretty deep, and that missile's going to connect.
Yeah, I think that's going to be her death.
Naga buys back.
Everyone else trying to just get away. I don't know. Is that buyback really necessary at this point?
Well, let's see.
I guess just trying to secure some kills. We'll see if they get them. Oh, Flax. Nice Yules. Trying to go. I don't...
PA does have buyback. Necro does not. And AA does not, actually. So yeah, this is a perfect time to push. They lost their main carry for a minute. This is going to be bad. And Ravage is still down.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to get to this tower within seconds because of Naga, so... It is at full health. It's going to take a few seconds to whittle that down, but I mean...
There's PA buyback.
There's the PA buyback. Ravage, there's no Ravage, though. PA can't just blink in on all 4 of them. This is going to be a tricky defend if they do somehow pull it off. What is the cooldown? 50 seconds still for Ravage. I think they might just have to let this tower go.
Yeah, they can't. There we go.
Wait, what?
Oh, he got Refresher.
He's got a Refresher.
He did not have that before.
He just got a Refresher. They're trying to do something here. Naga is taking a beating from the PA.
BKB up. But now the BKB's down.
There's the Disruptor ulti. There's no wall, though, to keep them in the ulti. Yeah, there's still too much damage. There was no wall, but it's too much damage. Yeah.
This is Rax and probably more. This might be game, honestly.
That could be game. This
PA used her buyback, so that's not going to happen. Tide.
Yeah, Necro is up.
Tide does not have buyback.
Oh,
nice.
Shane, he might get it.
Okay,
Yep,
all right.
Naga goes down. Naga goes down. It actually broke my game. There it goes. 128 seconds for the clock for Naga. You know what, though? I think that just saved their base.
Absolutely it did.
If Naga had not died right there, I think they could have kept pushing. So that was an excellent kind of sneak around. If you guys didn't see, Necro kind of snuck around the outside wall and just ultied Naga.
Everyone kind of taking a step back to lick their wounds and spend their money, kind of regroup. The AA ult's going to go. It's not gonna connect
I'm
on,
sure.
it is. Disruptor's going to get hit, but I don't think. No, he's going to be fine. He's plenty of health.
Yeah, he's way too high.
Roshan is back up.
Good
old Roche.
Interestingly enough, after all these fights, too, I mean, I'm looking at the graphs right now. Everyone can see them. They're just peaking all over the place, but it's constantly hovering around 0 for that XP. And the gold, again, like, it comes up and down, but it's always slightly in favor of League. Again, because of that Naga's farm. Because we can actually see Gyro now out-farming her net worth-wise.
Yeah, the battle's now between Gyro and Necro.
Oh, Veno is just going for it mid. Naga's down. It's probably their best bet.
Threat. And Disruptor not quite going to die.
There comes another Reaper Scythe.
Shane vacuumed in. He's going to go down, but he has Wraith slowed down with his reincarnation.
Wraith is not a factor in this game, unfortunately.
I don't think P-Flax is going to make it.
Flax is probably going down. No.
The swings.
What? No, was PA not a part of that fight?
I don't believe she was.
She did not come? Okay.
She doesn't have boots of travel, and she didn't have any TPs. I don't think she was there and left.
Yeah, I thought maybe she might have TP'd and glimpsed, but you're right, she doesn't even have a slot for it, so... That's an unfortunate loss for them, because with Naga down, that was their best opportunity. PA probably should have been there. They might have been able to get a kill, because...
It looks like they're going to... They should capitalize on this and get Roche. They're going to start it, and Naga will probably come join as soon as she's up, which is now.
Yeah.
That was good. A good defense. They didn't lose a Rax, which was looked like it was going to happen.
I think if PA had been there, it would have. Scythe did drop on someone. I can't remember who it was, but they only had a Disruptor, and he had like what 100 health. I mean, a single right click.
He probably would have been gone. And this is a free Roche. No one's going to stop this. No one can.
Yeah, there's no contest here. I will point out though the refresher is ready to go. We have a double Ravage ready for the
first time we've seen all game. If it happens.
Yep.
Satanic up on PA.
That's a lot of life.
That opened up a slot, so now she does have her TP. We can stop, Sean.
Yeah, apparently Crispy is kind of declaring GG.
Yeah, that's like the weird, like...
I'm not...
Flame reflexy.
Flame... Apparently Crispy thinks it's game. Obviously calling GG in these private matches would end the game, so kind of being careful not to say that.
Just open up your thesaurus. Get them ancients, Crispy. Chikiro picking up a big item. I mean, the game is going late. He's got Shiva's Guard, so that's some AoE slow. Movement slow and attack slow.
I should, where is one of these? One of these has items. One of these menus. There we go. Go through the items real quick again. So, I mean, like I mentioned, we have the Refresher Orb on Tidehunter and the Blink, of course. AA has the eggs, has the Yules. I mean, we've seen him use it a few times. Unfortunately, it hasn't really saved his life. But most importantly for Veno, PA now has the Satanic, the BKB, the Basher, and a Maelstrom. So eventually we're going to see the Abyssal Blade and the Mjolnir. Shane with the completed Dagon on the Necrophos, the Eggs, Blink. Same stuff there. Again, Wraith King being the most non-factor here. Has almost... I mean, he has a Blink and Power Treads. Is basically all he has at this point.
Yeah, this game has not been kind to him. He's 1-7. 38 last hits, but you know he was doing the support thing.
Yeah, he's doing the support thing, but if he can get a little bit of survivability in these fights, his Vampiric Aura would be huge for his team, because that's a lot of lifesteal. What is it? It's a 30% lifesteal. So I mean, that would be great for everyone. Like, it's just lifesteal's great.
Sean, we missed something. We missed something really important. apparently, maybe I just missed this. Apparently, Reflexy denied the Aegis. And that's why they lost. Yeah.
Did he really?
I've seen that happen in a pro game like once or twice, and it's always the worst thing.
Yeah, I just looked over at the chat, and yeah, they pointed that out that we missed that.
We got a smoke. They're going through Radiant Secret Shop. They're pretty grouped
You
up.
know what though? I don't. Real quick, I don't think that's. I think Reflexy's done that twice now in the recreational. Okay, we have a great song in mid.
They're going to drop
It's only on Shane again.
Get him out of the fight as soon as possible.
They want him dead. PA's going in. PA's taking a lot of magic damage. There's a good Ravage. Another Ravage.
AA ult hits all of
a good AA ult on top of that. Crispy and Pascal both very low. Crispy's actually gone. This team fight is just a cluster of abilities going off. 4 for 2 right now. Actually, 4 for 3, I think, or 5. Wasn't there a buyback? You said.
Down. And there goes P-Flash.
So it's a dieback. That's
nobody. Wraithing does have buyback, but if he buys back, what is he going to do? I mean, if they just push this right now, that's going to be it.
I mean, Gyro's still alive, so I think this is going to be game.
They're going to do it just fine.
If Gyro had maybe died, maybe they could have held, because it's easy enough to defend a Jack and Disruptor, but Gyro's right clicks are going to tear.
No, he is MKB
quick.
at this point. Satanic. He's doing just fine. I mean, 60 minutes in, so he should be. But AA going to try to send out.
Although, hey, at least
split up. It might not hit any of them.
Might slow them down a bit.
Yeah. In 12 seconds.
Only need 12 seconds for the Wraith King.
Attack the tower. He's just
They're
trying to
get
waste
this
as much
power.
time as he can. He's going to Yules the Jakiro.
Yeah, he's stalling. The Wraith
Tide's
King's
going to be
up.
back in 7. He won't have Ravage or the Refresher.
Are they gonna? Ancient's gonna be exposed, but I think
that
they're
might have been a
gonna
misclick
hold.
there. On Gyrocopter. BKB goes off. Doesn't matter. Everyone's BKB in this game is at 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, since 6.82 anyways, the BKB does have a minimum of 5 instead of the old 3.
All right.
I want to say.
I honestly expected the game to end there. That was good. They bought enough time.
I mean, let's be fair though. The Ancient's exposed. Naga could bum rush it at any point.
For sure.
Veno has to play this very cautiously, because if at any point there is a moment for Naga to rush middle lane, that's going to be game.
I don't know if we can call this a silver lining, but at least only one lane of Rax is down for them. They don't have multiple lanes pushing in on their own.
Right, and it's still very easy to manage at least
one.
And
like one big fight decides this.
Especially your mid lane.
Especially
your mid lane.
We see a Refresher Orb come out in a Disruptor. Double the fun.
Oh, it was a
double that ult.
Double the fun. And yet, you know who has not got Refresher is Necro. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I mean, he had to buy back, so that was a huge dent.
He has, yeah, to be fair, he has a good buyback. Some nice gyro ult, he's clearing these lanes.
But yeah, on the team on Veno, AA, Wraith, and Necro all have a very long time left for buyback. So if there's one more bad fight soon, within 3-4 minutes, that's bad news.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty safe to say the next fight is going to be the fight. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, Veno is certainly on the back foot, but if it all goes right for them, if every ability hits, they can still very easily win these team fights. And even that last team fight, they were doing some pretty good damage there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
there's just a lot of magical AoE coming out from the League of Legends team. But if there's ever a moment where Phantom Assassin can get in on just 1 or 2 people, I mean, those are dead people. Same with Necro. If Necro can pick off Naga even one more time, that's a huge opportunity to push.
That BKB timing is becoming so important, though, because it's down to 5 seconds. And with so many things, so many magical abilities in this game, it's just, when you pop that is super important.
Check buyback status. That is a very good idea.
We're good. We've been on top of that.
We'll leave the buyback status up. Well, I have the like actual graph open. Yeah. I'll leave the buyback open from this point on. That way we can keep exact track of it. So right now, actually, like if Veno could get a pick off on Naga, this would be the best chance that they could get, because she can't buy back. She would lose enough gold to prevent the buyback, even if it came off cooldown.
They just scouted Roche. In about 30 seconds, Roche could possibly be back up. So a little early, but what?
And this would be Cheese Roche.
Right. Is it the third one? Is it only the third one in 62 minutes?
It's the third one. It's only the third one, yeah. Remember, the first Roche didn't fall to like 33 minutes in.
Also, Gyro picked up Butterfly. I think he's he's 6-slotted.
Look at these illusions. Naga, because she has finished her heart now, her illusions are just becoming a huge pain. Single-handedly pushing lanes.
Roshan, not yet.
Let's check.
In about a minute and a half.
So, as I've been saying...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. As I was saying about these graphs, for a lot of this game, the XP graph, very, very neutral, finally has gone very heavily in League of Legends' favor. 25,000 plus XP they've racked up in just 10 or so minutes. 20 plus thousand gold as well for them. So League of Legends clearly starting to get the upper hand. I mean, a lot of that's the Rax gold, Tower gold at this point.
Like, at this point, it's all about
gotten
who initiates and who does the team fight well. Like, yeah.
Of course. But still having those extra refreshers, the extra agonyms, I mean, that's really helping out.
That we were talking about. And he is now 6-slotted.
Finally,
he does not have buyback money, though. But his buyback timer is also not in cooldown, so it's not so bad.
Yeah. He still has a minute. He could easily farm up the 1,000 he needs for buyback.
If we see a double scythe on, preferably maybe
I think we're going to see a smoke here.
Smoke for Roche. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, smoke.
All right,
smoke by Roche.
Let's see who picks up.
Are they going to go for Roche?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he comes back in like 3 seconds. No, not quite.
They must know, because they're just going to wait it. They're just going to wait it out.
There he is.
At this point in the game, they don't really have to be anywhere farming. However, if Veno is paying attention, they should note the lack of Naga illusions right now and know something is up.
Necro knows what's up.
But it's not. I mean, the damage Roche is going down.
Here comes the AA.
Here comes the AA, though.
See him. Necro might just
they know. In. Look at Shane's going in. He's going in. He wants to YOLO kill someone. Ruds is gone. Gyro's dead. The refresher goes off. Here comes another one. Chris. Oh my gosh, this could be it. Veno just.
The Dire got the kill.
Just killed all of League.
No one's picked up the Aegis yet. Wraith King got it.
Wraith King got it. Wow. No one picked up the Aegis in time. Oh my god.
Again, Naga did not get killed by the Scythe. It was super close, so she did.
Look at Naga though. Naga's rushing the Ancient.
She traveled in. She can't. She's not doing enough.
AA came back. She's not.
Maybe with the creeps there.
She's doing a lot, but it's not going to be enough. She songs. She needs to leave.
Yeah.
You need to leave, Naga. It's not worth it. Yeah,
she bought back to do that. So if that had been a death, she would be gone.
You know what though? I said Veno. I mean, it's 5v1 for the next 40 seconds. The only one that can buy back on League of Legends is Jack, and Jack is not going to change anything in a 5v1 situation.
I think
Veno needs to rush mid. They need to do it now, and
I don't think they can get there early in time.
I don't think they can. No, but at least the racks. And if they can get the racks, I mean, that at least levels the.
Yeah, then they don't have to worry about mid lane pushing itself automatically.
Yeah, I mean, PA already there. She's already cutting the lane so that the creeps can walk there.
Yeah, they can get it. I mean, I don't know, it's just a little scary. In 10 seconds...
I mean, PA just needs to get a few right clicks.
If they need it.
Yep. I mean, it needs to be fast, but I think they can do it.
That's the idea. There you go, Necro.
PA, no, don't worry about the catapult. Just go. Get that melee creeps down. I mean, Naga's not even here. She's rushing in. Oh, the fort. They might... Ooh, this is getting risky now. Without the gyrocopter, that's still a lot of damage that League's going to be lacking.
There's the song.
But this is risky. There's the song. They're going to try it. They're going to try the 4-man. Right now, they've only caught Necro, but Necro's a lot of the damage. That was a great ice path into the.
He's going to double Ravage? No, he doesn't have mana for it.
Macropire. He doesn't have mana.
Okay.
And they got a little greedy, and I think. Yeah.
Tide buys back, but his refresher is down and his Ravage is down, so he's not going to be able to defend well.
It's going to take them a few seconds to get this back into the Radiant side.
With Gyro. They're going to They'll get a tower off of this, and probably much more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
PA
for
has
sure.
buyback.
PA bought back. Yeah, but no one else on the Radiant has buyback. Necro and
Is he
Wraith
going?
are going to
He's
have
not
to wait
going
it
crispy.
out. He does a lot of damage. The
There it
BKB
is.
goes off. That's only
Crispy's
5
down.
seconds. It's enough, though. Crispy's down. I don't know if he's going to be
Needs
able to
some
get
crits.
Ruds.
If he crits, he'll heal up nice. He already used Satanic. He's going to get
He
those.
does.
Ruds is going down.
It's going to work. Yep.
Brad
Man,
Shoemaker.
just a lot of over
Lines,
aggression
lines,
right now.
Mid. Necro says go mid.
Yeah, go. I don't feel like there's any reason Naga or Gyro had to die right there. I think that was a little over aggressive
No,
on
they
their part.
went into the base on their own. They got into range of PA after she bought back. They could have got the buyback
Yeah.
and left. I don't know.
I think Gyro was banking a little more on that MKB to actually land the bashes, but it just was not stopping PA. She was just not getting bashed, which is the luck of the draw in Dota. Sometimes you just don't get the bashes.
And
when
every
you
crit
want them.
she's getting is like 300 health back for her, and she's attacking fast.
Yeah, her lifesteal is ridiculous. And Satanic's recharge, so she can man mode again.
Naga does not have
Yeah,
buyback.
Naga
Gyro
does not have
does
buyback.
not
Gyro
have
does
buyback.
not have. And his is a
Yep.
gold buyback.
He's not.
Like he just simply cannot. He does not have gold.
Yeah, their damage dealers are out. This is finally the
This
racks
is
they
definitely
wanted.
Rax this time.
I think they've come. Was this the third time trying to get this? Who's TPing in? Oh, it's Necro coming
Third or
in.
fourth.
So he's back. Yeah, they're just gonna go for it.
This is gonna be
Top lane
close.
is pushing in
Gyro's
pretty
20
quickly,
seconds.
But
Yep. Someone is.
Darkseer went in.
Who went? Darkseer. They're
Jack,
gonna try
yeah.
to split push.
I don't know if that was a good
I
idea.
don't know if this is the right choice. I don't know if this was the right choice at all. Oh no, they're not gonna split push. They're just gonna rush the Ancient. They're going straight for it. It's
wow.
gonna be a base race, but I think. No,
Does
League's
that
gonna
other
win
team
this.
have a fort?
Veno, you have to go
Neither
back.
team has a fortify.
No, neither team has fort.
Down to
Veno,
1,000.
you have to
Gets
go
attack
back.
range. Oh no. Gyro's there. He's gonna try and slow him
League
down
is
as
gonna
much as
win.
possible. League's gonna win this.
Oh
Necro went
my
back to try to
goodness.
stop. There's
League's
AAL.
gonna win through a base race. Oh my Veno, no, you didn't go back. Wow. I can't believe after like 70 minutes it comes down to a base race. Oh, well there you go guys. That's
the power of Boots of Travels
quite
right
the
there.
game
That's what that
won.
is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we said at like, what, 40 minutes Boots of Travel's good, and like 40 minutes later it finally paid off.
Wow.
So yeah, everyone, that's game one. It's gonna be a brief break, maybe 2 minutes, and we're gonna come back for game two. So stick around, and there will be plenty more of whatever this Dota is.
Bam.
Alright, I'm gonna... Boop. Boop. Hello, everybody. I'm, again, casting this with Brian Albert, and I'm Sean Sayers. We are looking at Game 2 of League of Legends versus Venomancer. I hardly know her. After a very long Game 1, which was very interesting.
Was it 70 minutes? Did it break 70?
I think it was close. I think it was like a 1 minute shy of 70.
Okay. Oh.
So yeah, there goes Necro. Silencer
Necro did some work
gone.
last game, so they want him gone. Last time League of Legends really favoring the big teamfight ulti setup, so again, Silencer counters that, so goodbye.
But Disruptor and Naga banned because of the last game. Very two powerful.
Yeah, that combo was nasty.
Game.
I'm glad we won't see that again, though. Let's get new stuff going on.
Yes. Yeah, let's see a whole different game done in 15 minutes so I can go eat dinner. That'd be perfect.
Centaur is often a Brad Shoemaker special. I feel like that will probably be him, but who knows?
I mean, you know what? Centaur, a little underrated of a guy, but really great on a team. He just does so much. I mean, he's got a stun. He's got a great entry or exit into a fight.
Yeah, that global ult is nice.
Hitting him hurts
he's
you.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome offlaner.
He's a great... He's got a lot of just annoying stuff that you'd never really think of when you pick a Centaur.
Yeah,
or see
it feels
Centaur.
like there's never really a team where he won't fit in. You're just like, oh, Centaur. Yeah, that dude's cool. Reliable
He's
bro.
a cool dude.
His name is Brad Warden.
He does a lot of running. Yeah, which is the running joke of why Brad likes to play him, of course. Veno actually thinking a lot longer on their picks this time. If you guys note, Game 1, the picks were quick. Bans were quick. Everyone knew what they were doing.
There's the Void.
Oh, boy.
That's a smart pickup. I was wondering if the Void was going to be a Veno pick because Void Witch Doctor ult is an excellent combo.
Yeah, it's actually something you see a lot, and now they're on opposing teams. And then Dazzle, who's just an all-around decent support. I'm sure Miranda is jumping for joy right
Dazzle.
now. Terrorblade gone. I mean, I think Terrorblade's going to be banned 100% of the time in the rest of the recreational. Yeah, terrible guy. I don't... Valve, what... Please. Get him gone. Someone in chat is insisting they ban Axe. Go for it. Axe is just not cool. What a
Axe
what
can
a
also
jerk.
dunk right through Dazzle's Shallow Grave. It's one of the few things in the game that gets rid of that. So
yeah. I can he not dunk? I think he can dunk through anything, can't he? Like even a BKB?
I don't know if it pierces spell immunity, but it does. Like Abaddon ulti, I believe. I think so.
Does it?
Oh no, you can dunk
I
him
thought the
before
dunk
it goes
was
off,
through
and
everything,
it won't kill
but
him
maybe
because it
not.
does enough. But that's the same with any like big nuke or anything. No Viper, that's fine with me. Let's not do that. Right click champion of the world.
Yeah. Again, we're a lot slower picks and bans this time, so
there goes Axe.
Really they get rid of Axe. Who called that in chat? SN Wheater, very good call.
Smart.
And then the Shaker gone. You know what? Earthshaker's grown on me. He's someone that's been in our group quite a bit recently.
Yeah, he's great. He has good synergy with.
A lot of people,
if
really.
Void Chronos, right as the Chrono ends, you could like blink Echo and clean up whoever's there. He has that super long range initiate.
Yeah,
dude is good.
Yeah, he's someone beforehand that I didn't really think of a lot, but he's a really good dude. Aside from the very limited mana pool, which is something like I've seen personally and other people complain about, very limited mana pool. Sand King, which is not going to Reflexy, being counterpicked there by Venomancer. Now this is interesting though, because we have 3 people picked that generally play support roles, so I'm gonna guess Sand King will be in like a 3.
Yeah, I would say yeah. He's probably
and let Dazzle and Witch Doctor.
I want to see more, but I feel like this could be like a jungle farming Sand King.
Right.
I'm trying to think of what they're picking here. Like if Dazzle doesn't get caught in the Chrono, he could potentially save someone, right as Void's about to get him. Yeah, I just need to see more.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see them pick up someone who can kind of disrupt Void in the Chrono. I mean, that's one of the worst things is throwing the chrono and then being stunned in it the whole
Yeah,
time.
because Void, like BKB is obviously good on him, but like he doesn't really want to build that. He wants to build like attack speed stuff.
Ooh, Death Prophet. I mean, Death Prophet ghosts go through the chrono. Her Crypt Swarm through the chrono, doesn't matter. And even if she gets chronoed, it doesn't stop the ghost from flying around. That's once the effect is active, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
But then we see the Jack, so we know exactly it's going to be a Chronosphere into the Pyroclasm, into the Ice Path.
Right. Also, if they manage to get the jump on Void with like a Sand King Burrow Strike or something, Blink Burrow, DP can silence Void and he can't time walk away and he can't chrono.
He does have that annoying backtrack ability, though, which, unlike PA, can even backtrack spells.
Rough.
It's the worst. It's the worst when you're like a Lina or a Lion, and you're like, I got this, zap, and he backtracks it.
Also sniper ults.
It's the best when you are faceless. You should know. We'll point out, Brian here, really a fan of faceless.
I mean, hold on, I'm gonna go hipster here a little bit. I liked Void a lot. Even way before TI4.
Hold on, guys. We're going hipster mode for a second.
Before TI4, he sort of somehow got popular, and is now picked all the time, and is getting nerfed. So thanks a lot, Dota community.
Yeah, way to go, everyone. You're getting Faceless Void nerfed, and Brian's upset with you.
Please nerf. Oh, okay.
Omni Knight. Now, I will point out real quick, one of the first matches I cast of League of Legends, Crispy played a very aggressive carry Omni Knight middle. And went ham on the enemy team.
He also announced that he was going to pick that hero.
He called it. Yes, he called that he was gonna, and it was a crazy Omni. I've never seen an Omni Knight like
Omni
that.
Gets scary. Omni, an excellent pickup in this case. The Guardian Angel, physical immunity. For whatever reason, ghosts are physical damage in this game.
Yeah, it's in the Dota universe. Apparently, ghosts manifest into the physical world.
So yes,
but whatever.
Oh, what's up?
Nick's. No, finish. Go ahead. It was a good pickup.
Oh, no, it's just DP does a bunch of damage by staying alive. She builds tanky, and then she pops ghosts, and then she's just annoying for the whole team fight. And now Guardian Angel will negate 6 to 10 seconds of it, depending on what level we're on.
Yeah. Although her ulti, what's it actually called? I just call it Ghost. Exorcism. Her Exorcism does last for quite a lot longer than Omni Knight's ulti, but it's still
30 seconds.
It's 30, yeah. It's still long enough where Omni Knight's team can kill her and just eliminate the ghost.
I don't quite understand the bristle ban. To me, it looks
well because they need an offlaner right now, is what I'm feeling. Because if it is in fact a Sand King jungle, oh, I love this game immediately.
No,
now.
I was thinking,
because we have a Meepo, and a Shadow Friend. This game's gonna be intense. And it's Crispy on Shadow Friend, so we're not going to see... It's going to be a support Omni Knight with probably Jack supporting as well. Guys, hold on to your butts, because I love Meepo. I don't play him a whole lot, because I'm not like great on him. But, Meepo's great.
So what are we going to see? Shadow King middle on Crispy, of course, probably against the DP, or maybe the Meepo. No, Meepo's actually safe.
Before we even get to that, we need to introduce people. So go ahead, just start us off.
Okay. All right. Did I introduce League last time? I'm gonna introduce.
You did. All right. So let me go to the Veno side. Nope, this is League side.
Dire side. I'm gonna start with that
Meepo
up.
Yeah, I'm on Dire. I got this.
Walking right up into the jungle. The DP middle is played by Sponge. Oh, Void, stop talking. You're ruining my introduction. And then down in the offlane right now, we've got Chris on the Dazzle, Notorious PIP on Witch Doctor, and Pyrian Flax on the Sand King.
And then for League of Legends, we have Crispy with... That's an amazing Shadow Friend.
$35 Arcana set. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, that's a beaut. He's going mid. We have Ruds on the Centaur going off lane solo. And then we have another tri-lane with the Matt Bodega on the Jack, Pascal is on the Faceless Void, and Mr. Reflexy denies the Aegis booze.
That's his new thing.
On the Omni Knight. That's his new name. Reflexy denies the Aegis booze. It looks like just standard stuff. We have some people hovering around Roche, but they don't have a level 1 Roche team, so I think they're just making sure that League of Legends didn't have any ideas. I'm very interested in this Meepo because it looked like it was going to be probably Sand King in the jungle, but in fact, Meepo is going to have the safe lane to himself as they
Solo
again
XP.
do
Also,
try
Meepo,
versus try.
I'm not sure if it's I think it's second lowest base damage in the game. So getting that DD is going to be nice for the first few last hits there.
Yeah. But I will point out, I mean, for if the off chance you don't know why we're so excited for Meepo, is his ulti does make clones of Meepo, and it's not just illusions. They are straight up clones. They can do everything Meepo can, except for use items. Having the safe lane to himself is very interesting, because once he gets at least 3 Meepos, he can have 1 in lane and 2 jungling at all times. And his net worth is going to skyrocket.
The interesting thing to see, I've never seen Shane play Meepo yet, but if you're not careful, your Meepo can everyone gets experience, every single Meepo. So if you're in lane with your team, you're getting disproportionately more, and you can sometimes leave the rest of your team super weak. So you just have to be careful. Careful with them meeps, with great power.
Yeah, generally why you see Meepo go a lot of times mid these days, or he'll be off lane. He's generally by himself wherever he goes. And I've played Meepo in the jungle. That was something a long time ago. Used to see a lot more Meepo jungle, but these days the big thing is you get that blink. You blink net, and then you poof, 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 and there's already level... He's already level 3, minute 40 into the game, level 3 Meepo, got the second Meep. I don't think he could safely jungle with only one. He's going to need at least one more.
I mean, it's not even 2 minutes in, but Crispy already at 10 CS, 10 and 5 denies versus DP's 1 CS, so things not going so well.
Do you want to just real quick explain why, like, Shadow
Absolutely. Basically, every time he kills a creep, or a hero, but a creep in this case, he gets more base damage, an additional 30, or excuse me, it's bonus damage, it's not base damage. So he's already doing over, it's like 85 damage right now versus DP's 59. So he can last hit and he can deny, and she can't do much about it unless she uses her Crypt Swarm.
Oh, well, just swag walking like a...
I mean, he's at 13 and 7. He's having an excellent start.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 18 souls absorbed already. 54 plus 30. He's almost hitting for 100 damage 2.5 minutes into this game. One of the worst things you can ever see happen is see a Shadow Friend pop in your lane with a DD, because it's just a tremendous amount of damage.
Not many heroes can go mid against a Shadow Fiend and come out okay with CS. Like an Invoker with Exhort can do pretty well. It's pretty limited though. DP's going to have to rely on that Crypt Swarm.
I'm going to turn up the game volume just a touch more for you guys, because it was noted last game was a little quiet. And then bottom lane, again, we have 2 tri-lanes that look like they could do something if they wanted, but neither of them really initiating. I feel like Veno's got the better overall team there. The Burrow Strike into the Witch Doctor stun. With the Dazzle supporting.
As of right now, I don't see... Okay, Burrow Strike, Witch Doctor sounds great, but I don't see what
There's
follows
a Burrow
that,
Strike.
other than just some right clicks.
Whoa! The Meeps goes down?
Meepo killed Crispy.
Where? Oh, this was mid, sorry! It's mid. Wow. I apologize. There's that fight recap. Everyone was asking for these. This is like the first time I've ever looked at this.
So he didn't use a smoke.
But there you go. You can see.
No, because it's not showing a smoke use.
I know. It was not. No. It looks like he just walked down and netted. What is the range? What did he get?
I mean, that's the thing with Shadow Fiend. He's a glass cannon. He's one of the best right clickers in the game.
Yeah.
But he has no mobility.
And he's super weak for it. Yeah.
He has no skills that escape.
I mean, his armor's not bad, but otherwise, I mean, his health isn't that great. He's pretty slow.
No, he is through and through a, like, I will right-click you to death, but please don't hit me kind of guy.
And we got Meepo taking a quick look down here. No, this is in fact the real Meepo. Where is the illusions, or the clones?
There's one farming, or stacking in the jungle right now.
Oh, there's one in lane. Okay, there's one lane, one
stack
jungle.
at large camp.
Okay.
Come clean it up later with all the poofs. The offense, or the aggressive tri-lane, doing work, bottom. Void has 7 last hits. That's not great for 5 minutes in. Versus the Sand King's 21. So they're getting more out of this CS wise.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's I don't know about these tri lanes. Like
I don't.
typically when you do a tri lane, you're really trying to get some early aggression going. And both games, these have been pretty passive tri lanes. Now I can understand on Veno's part wanting to have Meepo alone, but they still could have like thrown Sand King in the jungle. They're really dedicating a lane and a jungle just to get Meepo going as quickly as possible.
He's level 7. It's working. I think.
It's yeah, for sure. Ooh, he's taking a bunch of damage. Here comes a poof. Doesn't land the net. The net actually is a little tricky to land as it's a targeted AoE. It's not like Naga's net where it's a guaranteed connection.
I mean, if
and at level 1, it's not the best range. He does have it at level 2 now, though.
yeah, 750 is pretty solid. But no, a Meepo who gets the jump on pretty much anyone getting jumped on by Meepo is awful. But on Shadow Fiend as well, he has no way to escape from it. He doesn't have any magic resistance. Just a flimsy dude.
I mean,
see Crispy is in biz right now.
And
He's on top of DP there. Not gonna get her. Just gonna do some good damage.
Is he gonna get it though? No. Does she have... The bottle is empty. It looks like she's gonna crow that thing back and forth to herself instead of leaving the lane. And I mean, it's a little risky to remain in lane when you're at half health, but it's a lot worse to leave that kind of farm.
There. Oh, never mind. Nothing happened. There was an ice path, but they didn't get anything out of it. Stun on Void.
Oh, they are stunning Pascal.
He's just gonna time walk out. He'll be fine.
No, yeah, he'll be a-okay. Yeah, just quite a...
Let's take a... Oh, sorry.
It's a strange tri-lane, but I just want to point out, like, it's a strange tri-lane. It's very passive, but with that said, and we've pointed this out before, like, Pascal's not getting the farm he should have on the Faceless. Veno is doing a good job of keeping him away from the creeps.
Yeah, he's doing okay. If you open up the last hits chart, Meepo and Shadow Fiend are doing phenomenally. Having that many... I think there's sort of a, like... 50 by 10 minutes is you're doing pretty well, and they're already in the 40s.
Yeah, and both of them are going to hit that probably by 8 minutes at this rate. One thing to point out about Shadow Fiend is when he dies, he does lose half of his stored souls. So, because of that death, Crispy's going to have to rebuild up some of his souls. He's already got most of them back.
He can only hold 5 more. It caps out at 36 right now. That's max.
But that death certainly did slow him down a little bit. But I mean, inconsequential probably in the grand scheme of things.
He's doing just fine. I'm curious to see what he's going to do. He already has a buckler. So he's going mech, clearly. He has headdress. I don't know if he's going to do something like a Shadow Blade, or if maybe that's not going to work this game.
And Meepo, he is rushing the Ags, which is going to give him yet another Meepo. And I don't know if Meepo has changed in 6.82, I can't remember, but the Ags used to apply attribute bonuses to the cloned Meepos. I don't know if that is still the case.
Stats carry over. But I don't know if the just plus regular health carries over.
Oh, we're going to see a kill. I just caught that. That was a good rotation down bottom, and Ice Path secured the kill on the first one. Yeah, and Shadow Fiend was down there as well, supplying a lot of right-click damage. So that's a good pick-off. I mean, it's 2 supports. It's not going to be the end of the world, and Jack did go down
go for Void, though. A kill and an assist.
Yeah. I mean, even for Crispy, because he did suffer that one early death. I mean, it's a death this early is not going to really have huge consequences as long as the game goes late enough, but...
Yeah, I mean, Shadow Fiend just wants to get going ASAP. He does not wait around.
Yeah. Especially when you have a Meepo who is just, I mean, he's doing extremely well.
The other good thing about Shadow Fiend, though, is even if you do have kind of a rough lane, if you stack a...
we have an initiation top. The net hits. They do get the net.
I don't know, Centaur can ult
Ruds can stun.
He'll be fine.
There we go. Yeah, he's going to get away.
Comes in.
Centaur's actually... yeah. Centaur's actually one of the worst for Meepo, because as soon as the poofs get to him, he could just stun them all.
Right. Like, if you don't get him, he'll just ult away.
And then...
But a good Meepo might just, toggle a bunch of the nets. I mean, there's only 2 right now, but once you have 5 nets, it's tough to get away.
Alright, we got a bounty room bottom. General, I mean, some basic ward coverage.
Shadow
Again, we're
Fiend
seeing...
on top. This could be nasty.
Ooh. This could be... Meepo actually is not in lane right now, so he's going to have to peek through the jungle to find him.
He's going to have to go on a long walk to find
Are
Meepo.
the Meepos... Yeah, and there's 3 of him. I mean, it's a lot of damage,
maybe
but...
Crispy will just turn and go for him. If they don't have any... Is anyone up there with...
Yeah, Pyrion
no one
is
up there has
surely
dust.
dead here.
So if he just goes invis, they're not gonna be able to do anything.
No, he senses it. I mean, anytime someone runs in a straight line towards you, you know something's up. And he blinked away.
I guess if he invis, they could have like Centaur stomped out. So yeah, he probably would have been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. He is going to remain by the tower, though, so we're either going to see a defense here, or he's
DP
just going to get picked off. Okay, here comes the defense.
To take care of Shadow Fiend's absence there. Get some damage.
That's a great chance to get a tower. And it doesn't look like League of Legends is going to respond because they're doing this thing top. Here's the Burrow Strike.
It's not up. Oh, no, it is up.
Burrow Strike on Centaur.
There's the net.
Yep.
He's going to poof.
The ult is up, but a great net.
Excellent poof.
Oh, that was a huge poof. A huge poof. Omni Knight goes down. Crispy's taking a ton of damage. Crispy's gone. Yep. And there goes, I think, Ruds. Oh, what a great cleave, though. It didn't get a kill, but that was a great connection.
They did lose most of their health on their mid tier 1, but I mean, whatever. You got 3 kills out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an amazing engagement for Veno. They had a great stun. Meepo got some amazing nets. The poof damage this early in the game. I mean, it's 140.
Their fort is down, so.
And the tier 1 mid, because of the ghost, is almost dead as well.
That brought the gold graph. It looks like it's pretty far down, but really it's not even. It's just about 1,000.
Yeah. The graph itself, huge dip, but the numbers, it's only 2k. That's XP. Almost about 1,000 for gold.
Got a regen room bottom if someone needs that.
But I will point out, again, just for anyone that might not be too familiar with Meepo, so on top of having the nets, on top of having the Meepos, what really gives him his power is the poof. And it's 140 damage, which seems low, but 140 damage from every Meepo, and it's incoming and outgoing damage. So if you surround someone and poof on top of them, it's 140 times 5, because there's 5 Meepos eventually, times 2, because incoming and outgoing. It's stupid.
It's like it's basically it's a teleport to the area you're already in. So that includes incoming outgoing is the same place. There's a Centaur ult. They're chasing down Dazzle. They definitely have the damage to finish him.
He does have Shallow Grave.
Shadow Fiend.
Yep, and Shallow Grave is
there's
up.
The cask from
they're not chasing.
What
What a great cask. What a great ulti on top of that.
Omni's magic immune, but it doesn't matter because that's physical.
Is it going to get the kill? Yep. That was really great witch doctoring right there. Probably saved Dazzle's life.
Excellent combo of cask and ult.
It's unfortunate that there wasn't enough there to follow that up, because that would have at least been a dead Omni. Possibly.
He's a hero.
Possibly even more. Yeah, he's a hero. He deserves a medal.
How you doing, Sean?
All right.
Good.
These games are hectic.
Void is getting some free farm.
4 Meepos now.
He's probably very happy about that after his kind of pesky early game.
His less than lackluster early game. Has his Mask of Madness, which is like the first key item, which really allows him to utilize the chrono well. But I don't think we've seen a single chrono yet.
I have not seen one yet. No.
He's just been farming.
We'll see if he goes the standard Maelstrom next. It's pretty common Void build.
Does have his, I don't know if he notices. Oh. He's chasing down Shadow Fiend.
The net's going to land.
The Burrow Strike, they're going to get it. Here comes the net. That's probably dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, Shane, game 1, amazing Necro. Game 2, looks like he's just really going to lay it into them with the Meepo.
No, that's an excellent pick against a Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow Fiend's ulti you would think would deal good damage, but it's not enough. And it locks you in place, which is the worst thing you want to do when you're fighting Meepo.
Also, Meepo is, I think, the only hero in the game who has a base 35% magic resist instead of 25. So, that's nice.
You'll see his items actually just in Eggs and the Boots of Travel, but the Boots of Travel is huge, because like Naga, like Venomancer, Meepo is
Are they
absolutely
going to get another
phenomenal
tower
at
out of this?
split
They're going to
pushing.
get that tier 2.
It looks like it. They're
gone.
not. League
Chrono.
is not
Where's the
doing.
Chrono?
Here's the
Chrono
Chrono.
doesn't have much
Every
damage now. He's gonna
Meepo,
need
which is
help.
important.
He's gonna need there's the help.
There's the
raises,
ultis though. There's the
Jakiro
macro pyre. There's the raise. Yep. That was great. There goes Sand King. Faceless went down and all that. I didn't even see what killed him. Death Prophet's ulti. The ghosts. The ghosts were going that whole time.
That was a tough call. You got to respect what they have, what League has for the team fight. Like, you know Chrono's up, you know Jakiro has Macro Pyre. Crispy, for his deaths, is still doing a ton of damage at this point in the game. I think maybe they should have backed out there, but I don't know.
But, I mean, then again, it was still 3 for 2 plus a tower. And a Meepo death, I mean, frankly, he's going to farm back every ounce of gold he lost in 10 seconds.
It's such a long silence, too.
Yeah, they're going to push... Oh, nope, I don't... Are they going to chase? Sand King's going. I don't... Yeah, you'd be a little risky, Sand King. And he backs off.
No, Sand King's in good shape. He's got Mana Boots and Blink Dagger. He's had those for a while. DP has Yule. She's turning into the race car DP that you like to see.
Oh, we have a Blink Strike on Jack. And he's going to let it go. Because there's no follow-up. Right
Dewarding the Ancients there. Bye.
Ooh.
DD rune for Sand King.
Do have a bounty rune.
Get it before Meepo gets it.
Yeah, Meepo doesn't need it. It only applies to one
left.
of the Meepos, to Meepo Prime.
Meepo Prime. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's what the Prime and the clones is what I refer to them as. I'm taking a look at the items real quick. You guys can see we don't have anything super significant yet. We do have the Blink for Ruds on Centaur, which will give him that Blink stun, which is very, very good for initiating. We have a ton of Arcane Boots on Veno's team, which is kind of to be expected when you have such like a mage-heavy team. They're going to be blowing through that mana. They definitely want that. Oh, we got some pings bottom.
They're going to chase
Meepo's
him in.
Going. He's not getting...
He's going to fall.
There it is. They got the net.
He's
dead.
He got out.
He should have thrown another net. I believe the nets do have a mini-stun on them.
It interrupts channeling, yeah.
Oh, Crispy... Yeah. Crispy, I think, being a little over-aggressive there. Does go down.
Overestimating his chances there. And he's now 3 and 4. I mean, he has a ton of CS. He's got 2,400 gold, so he's not, it's not doing too bad.
Yeah.
It's just...
I just pulled up the net worth. I mean, he is in second place, which is commendable when you're facing a Meepo. But Meepo is still 2,000
ahead, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Meepo's scary. He just blinked.
Look, there's that...
I don't know, the ice path catches Meepo.
Yeah. Oh, what an ice path. That just saved Omni's life. What an ice path. We do have Witch Doctor's ulti's coming down. Ruds is just standing in it, and he's going to die because of it. He does not get out of the way.
Silenced for a good part of that, and he couldn't drop his chrono.
Jack goes down too. An amazing ice path, but they still end up giving up 2 kills because they just decided to stand there, which was questionable, I guess.
Yeah, there's good reason to be scared of this Meepo. Meepo doesn't actually need a lot of items to be effective, and he already has a lot of items.
He has his core items, really. The eggs and the boots. And
get out.
Bye-bye. Crispy's going in again.
Should be fine. If you.
Everyone is splitting up, which is very wise at this point.
Blink. Blink. Oh.
If the bashes,
I'm not sure what he's holding on to his blink for there. Oh, it's going to come off.
Good blink strike.
There he goes. Nope. Oh, he's coming back.
Death Prophet's going back in on Crispy. I'm going to watch this real quick.
Is that net going to catch?
Oh, Death Prophet.
They use Centaur ult to get away.
Meepo's back. Another good blink strike.
Didn't need it.
The poof damage is just silly. Sand King goes down to Crispy.
Crispy tried to escape to the river, but DP's there. That's not where you want to go.
Geo Strike wins all the time.
Now Jakiro's in the wrong neighborhood.
Macro Pyre, no ice path. Oh, Jack.
Meepo's going to definitely go around and catch him.
He's got boots of travel. Meepo Prime, yeah. Here's the poof. There's, yeah.
Goodbye.
He actually poofed a little too early. Most of the poofs missed, but it didn't matter. So that was probably about a 2-minute fight. And in the end, Meepo got caught in the beginning, died. The team fight occurred, and then Meepo comes back and mops up like a triple.
League's most important heroes died. The Shadow Fiend and the Void. They both lost a lot.
Yeah.
That tower is definitely going to fall.
I'm trying to find... There we go. Yeah, Meepo Prime is sitting on Blink, Eggs, Boots of Travel. Usually what you see here now is they'll go strictly tank items because they just want to survive. So like a Heart, Mechanism, other survival items just so that your meepos don't die. A similar strategy that you see with like Naga. Once she gets like a couple good items, it's just like strictly tank to keep the illusions.
They might grab Roche out of this. Yeah, that Meepo Geostrike is not messing around. It's,
no.
Oh,
so
go ahead.
Yeah. You explain it because
I
I've
mean,
done
it
a lot.
slows the person
Go
you're
for it.
attacking, which doesn't really matter for Roshan, but it's doing a bunch of damage per second, and it stacks from all the Meepos. So he's just getting hit by 4 of them right now.
Yeah, so it's 4 times 28 damage.
Oh,
so it's
Meepo.
what I don't
Meepo's
know.
actually an excellent Aegis carrier too, because he doesn't have any skills that have a long cooldown where like you'd come back and be worthless. He'll come back with full mana and all this stuff is ready.
And all the Meepos, of course, too. So, I mean, on top of all of this, too, like, if we haven't pointed out how ridiculous Meepo is, he has a passive cooldown timer decrease. Like, he respawns quicker when he dies by
at this
30% faster.
Shadow King go after DP, she's just going to lift him with Yules and run away. Sand King comes in.
And that, I mean, that's the good thing to do. They don't want to fight there when they still have a tower that can help them.
Right.
If anything's going to go down, they want it to happen at tower. Although we do have Meepo split pushing bottom, however, we'll see 2 Meepos are still up top, so he can just poof onto those 2.
One thing I want to point out, since the last time we've checked on Void, has not gotten a lot for items. He got a point booster, so he's trying to get that eggs. They want the Chrono up as often as possible because that's how they're going to win. Chrono dropped the Jakira ult. Shadow Fiend's getting destroyed, but then he gets... Oh, no. Centaur ulti tried to save him.
Here comes the poofs. Here comes the poofs. Oh, he explodes. Meepo's going to go down.
Omni put Repel on Shadow Fiend, and the poofs did nothing to him.
It is magic damage. It is blockable.
Now the poofs are going to connect.
Did Crispy just buy back? No, sorry. Nope, never mind.
I'm going to guess if this goes to a game 3, that Meepo will be banned.
I would think so.
Oh, this is... Oh, Void got out.
We're seeing...
No, another net? Is there more? There's got to be more. Oh, nope, he's repelled. He has Omni repel.
No, he's going to be fine. I mean, that was a great attempt on Omni's Net to keep Crispy alive.
It worked. But it would have worked if they didn't have Aegis.
Yeah. Even Sans the poof, the Geostrike, the right clicks. It's a lot.
Sans poof.
It's a lot to deal with. Sans poof. Oh, here comes... That's great. He got all the Meepos. He only needs to kill one. They all die. Great Ice Path. They are going to get it. Sand King does go in for a Burrow Strike, but it's going to just get him killed. They did get the tower on top of this, and Meepo will be back in 46 seconds.
They're just going to time walk. It's going to slow him. He doesn't have mana for Shallow Grave, so he can't even try to waste their time.
Death Prophet's trying to do something.
He's just juking around the trees.
Look at this. The ghosts... And, I mean, the ghosts are whittling people down. Here comes Meepo. Meepo bought back. Meepo's here. He just got a kill.
For sure.
He's already got 1 kill.
And
he's got 2 kills. This is a great buyback. And 3 kills. He dies.
It might kill him unless he backtracks it. Never mind. There it goes.
No. Okay. There he goes.
He came back and got a triple kill.
That
was totally worth it.
Yeah. Now, how does buyback gold work from that? You still earn gold from reliable the kill, right?
You get reliable gold. So yes, hero kills count.
Yes. Okay.
Creep kills do not. If DP,
so that was,
if she had a cooldown on Exorcism right now, this would be super bad news. They kind of have maybe the worst pushers in their current condition. I don't know if they're gonna get this. Yeah, Void's in.
Oh, Void's back in. The cure
seconds,
bomb.
Oh, it's not off cooldown yet.
The cure bomb. Witch Doctor turning around.
This is escape time.
Nope. I mean,
he's backtracking most.
No, that because he's yeah. Well, no, isn't that what was that called? Repel.
Crispy can boots of travel. Oh no, he doesn't have those. Void's getting out. Okay. Who is boots of travel? Meepo has boots of travel.
Man, these guys just insist on fighting.
Meepo
is back up. We're gonna have him
well on his way to a Scotty as well.
Here.
Oh. Crispy's like, no.
Nope. He's no Meepo. But he gets in regardless. One of the Meepos shows up. The rest will poof in when necessary.
For now. Poof in if needed.
Yeah. I mean, we have several of them are top. Actually, he just poofed all of them top. He's going to push that in. And, I mean, this is going to be pushed in a matter of seconds. So either League is going to have to come defend top, or they're going to keep defending mid.
Crispy going straight for the butterfly. I mean, great item on Shadow Fiend, but he's dying because of magic damage, not because he's getting right-clicked. I mean, Meepo has good right click as well, but I don't know. Maybe he can.
Yep. Here he comes. He's running in.
There's the boot.
There's the blink poof, and Jack just takes a ton of damage.
Guardian Angel, no more physical damage, but it doesn't matter. There's epicenter.
Yeah. There's still a lot of damage coming out. Crispy is down. Omni Knight is down, and most importantly, Meepo's still alive. Centaur dies to a combined Witch Doctor, Death Prophet.
This is gonna be Rax if they push
magic.
it right now.
It should.
The only people who have buyback are Omni. On their team is Omni.
And Meepo should be pushing top lane.
Oh, DP goes.
Oh, he's going to do bottom instead.
Rax for sure.
Yep. It looks like Meepo has come to save the day.
Wow.
As Venomancer is. This is a much clearer cut game than the last one.
Let's take a look at that. Well, maybe not because the fight's going to break out, but let's look at the XP and gold charts pretty soon here.
I mean, yeah, both of them were 12,000 plus.
This is how they're going to get their fight, but they don't have.
That's a good chrono.
They don't have.
And there's no yeah.
Void isn't.
There's no follow up. He unfortunately chronoed. He chronoed Omni Knight and
That's
Jack.
Another
Unfortunately,
Rex
so
and more.
Yeah. I think it looks like League is just giving this up at this point.
XP graph 15,000 in the advantage of Veno. Same with gold.
I just checked and it was 12, and now it's 15. Look at that. Several thousand just happened.
And they got a tower top.
Seconds. So we just saw a double Raxing, towers, top tower, bottom tower,
and
several
got the Scotty
kills.
out of that, so he's doing just fine.
Yeah. So I mean, again, the Scotty is great because it gives you that slow, but because it's also built from a bunch of ultimate orbs, Scotty just gives you a ton of health. So Meepo's now sitting at 2,600 health on Meepo Prime. What do the cloned ones have? 2,200 on the clones. So, I mean, that's a super tanky Meepo. And does he have 5 yet? Yes, he is at the maximum amount of meeps.
If they're waiting for Roche, they're going to have to wait a while, about a minute 20-ish. But if they get DD and go get Roche and then go top, I don't know what they can do. Mid or top. No, so early.
Real quick, I
don't think they're going to hang out for a minute. That's a long time to just sit here and wait for Roche. And that's even at the chance that he can come back.
Wait.